So, you've been exploring, and you found the chamber. Well done, Lucius. Get your clothes on and meet me down there. Don't let anyone see you on the way. I noticed that not everyone is sleeping yet.
Okay, so we have been approached by Fabius, who seems to know what's going on and dabbles a little bit in the dark arts himself. So this could get a little bit interesting. We're going to go and meet him in the secret chamber that we found earlier on when we had gotten Tom his pills. It seems that everyone is still awake. I need to find a way to get past everyone undetected. Darkness is my friend. Okay, so this is one of the only chapters that requires a lot of stealth. The flashlight is going to be really, really useful here. And it's not a terribly long ways away to get to the secret passage. The only problem is that everybody in the house is awake. Your mother, your father, Susan the maid, Terrence the police officer, Will, and so it's a little bit difficult to get around. Obviously, in the hallway there, you could see that all the doors were closed. This is our only route. This is the only way that we're able to actually go anywhere. But if you can peer inside the window, you may or may not be able to see your mom in her room. So she's awake, and if we were to walk right into the bedroom, she would see us. So first things first is to kill the lights. We could use our power on the transformer, a power box, which will short out all the lights, and that will cause our mom to get up, get her flashlight, and start walking around. So we need to be stealthy. We'll follow her, make sure she's out of the room first, and then slowly creep around the house. You want to use the flashlight to be able to see where it is that you're going, but you want to turn it off if you feel like you're going to be detected. And darkness is really your friend, like Lucius said. It's really easy to hide behind doorways, behind doors themselves. Like, there's a lot of different areas you can hide in, and people will honestly just walk right past you. Like, if I were to hide here, and this, I think that's actually my dad. If he were to come through here, he would walk right past me and not see me. So there is a lot of grounds that you could use for cover in the area, and you'll definitely be needing to do that. The other thing is that you can use your abilities of mind erase in this area so that people will forget that they've seen you and you can sneak right past them. Now, I find that that doesn't work on certain adults, like your mom and your dad, it doesn't seem to work on. But Will, who actually managed to see me right through the door, I can go ahead and I can use Mind Erase on him and sneak right past him. So I find that it works better on Will and Susan and Terrence, the police officer, but with your parents, they'll send you right back to your bedroom. So that's a bit of a challenge, especially if you don't know your way around the mansion. That's the other sort of hurdle to get past. If you really don't know your way around a lot, you're going to have to look at your map, and you might be a little bit disorientated. But once you're down here, it's pretty much cake. You really just have to get down here, open up the passage, and meet with your grandfather. The other thing is that we are going to be needing this super glue that I picked up in the last chapter. And that was the reason I picked it up last time instead of in the beginning of this chapter, is just because there is a lot more stealth involved if you have to go and pick up that super glue. It's just a lot easier if you already have it, so. Anywho, let's go see what Fabius has cooked up for us.
So, you've been led here. You found the chamber. Well done, Lucius. My two dumbass kids played down in these cellars for years and never suspected a thing. I had this chamber built with the mansion, you know, back in the day. This is where it all happens, Lucius. This is the heart of Dante Manor. All sorts of things have happened here. I have entertained guests of the highest stature. Now is the time for you to discover your destiny. You have a calling, Lucius. I have been expecting you for much longer than you can imagine. My sons have been a disappointment to me. But it is you I have been waiting for. You will show us all the way. But you've been reckless in your learning, Lucius. Jeopardized everything. You've brought too much attention on us, and now we have to deal with it. You can't risk discovery. Don't worry. After we dispose of him the right way, you will become much stronger. This is a holy place where the blood will work for us. Well, mainly for you. That's you, isn't it, my boy? Why don't you talk? Are you the prophecy? The Master said he'll take his due from my bloodline. I'm sure you are what he meant. Get this table ready for the ritual while I find the correct scripture.
Aha, I knew this chamber was going to come in handy. There's just no possible way that you wouldn't come down here at a later chapter. So yeah, this is it. We finally get to kind of see what this place is all about. And we get to make an actual offering slash sacrifice. I mean, obviously killing people has been a sacrifice to Satan, but this is actually like a big sacrificial type, demony, Satan-y type chamber, so... There's a couple of things we need to do in order to get the ritual started. There's a cupboard over here with a bunch of different bowls on them. And we're going to need these bowls. And we're going to put them in the correct spots on the table. That's the first thing we're going to need to do. These bowls are used to collect the blood that we're going to be draining out of our victim here. There we go. And this bowl is broken. And this is what the super glue is used for. So you need to combine the super glue and the bowl to fix it. And once you fixed it, you can put the bowl in the correct spot. There's also some candles that we need to light. And we can do that using the matches that we took from Jean so very, very long ago. I mean, that seems like it happened a decade and a half ago at the rate that we've been, you know, killing all of these people. So we've got all the candles lit. And there's also a belt hanging on the wall that we need to use in order to restrain our victim here. And I was missing a bowl. I couldn't quite see it, so let's put that down. Let's grab the belt and let's strap him up.
Okay, good. Now, let's see.
So those are all the preparations that we needed. My grandfather has told me that he was behind the pact with Lucifer, my real father. He wants me to set up a sacrificial table. He blamed me for this reporter. I better get the table ready. One of the cups is broken. It will not hold blood. I need to fix it. And obviously there's the clue to fix it with the glue. He thinks that the pact makes me his friend. That is certainly not the case. So when Fabius walks away from the area he was standing, you can go into the case and grab this sacrificial dagger is the only way I can explain it, and stab him with it. So in this chapter we kind of get two for the price of one. We have sort of gone behind Fabius's back. He's kind of been, you know, excited that we share his Satan ways, I suppose. But we're going to actually double cross him. Pretty sneaky little boy. Never saw that one coming. I hope Satan will be pleased and not upset that I killed one of his loyal followers.
Oh, my head. What is this place? What the hell? Just let me go. Okay, little boy? Okay now, let's just calm down and try and figure out what happened here. Holy shit! How the hell did you do that? It's the cross. That's what's affecting it. This will keep you at bay.
And now that we have taken care of Fabius, we have to take care of the reporter, Wayne. And this is kind of like your only sort of battle that you have to fight with people, you know, because a lot of the people are totally defenseless. But in this one, what you have to do is throw your fireballs at him when he goes to try and turn the crosses over. So make sure that the crosses are turned, so you're able to use your power, and once you're able to use it, you can fire fireballs at him continuously until he bites the dust. Fabius caught him sneaking around the mansion and strapped him to the sacrificial table. I, on the other hand, stabbed Fabius. I can feel something running through my veins. The flames of hell are running through me. Wayne is turning the crosses so that I'll grow weaker. I'll show him, and show him we did. So, pretty simple once you kind of figure out what to do, but that's one of the more involved chapters. I mean, there's a lot that goes on there that we just had to go ahead and take care of.
The Book of Leviathan, Anton LaVey, Invocations to Satan? Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Jesus, Dad. What were you getting into? Nancy, I think Lucius might be cursed. It's the only explanation I can find. Dad has been missing for weeks, and it seems he was into some really crazy occult stuff. I can't rule out the possibility that my father had something to do with this. But we need to get Lucius to a psychologist to find out. He can't tell us anything himself.
Oh my God, Charles! Have we not been through enough already?
Okay, so it appears while everyone has been giving us a bit of attitude about how we've been going about these murders, it's been a couple of weeks and nobody has found Fabius or Wayne or has really known what has happened to them. They can both stay in the chamber, no one will ever know about this. So we've kind of just left them laying down there because, as Fabius said, your dad and Tom never knew about it, your mom doesn't know, nobody knows. So hopefully, you know, they just think that they're missing and nobody asks any questions and we can go about our business. We're going to save the next chapter for the next video though. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.